Did Neil Armstrong really step foot on the moon? Or did he step onto a film set crafted by none other than Stanley Kubrick, the mastermind behind cinematic masterpieces such as 2001: A Space Odyssey? Gather around, ladies and gentlemen, as we delve into the enigmatic world of moon landing conspiracies and the role Stanley Kubrick might have played in what many consider the greatest hoax of the 20th century. Stanley Kubrick, a name synonymous with cinematic brilliance and a director known for his meticulous attention to detail. Isn't it intriguing that his groundbreaking film, 2001: A Space Odyssey, was released just a year before the moon landing in 1969? The film's depiction of space was so realistic that it left audiences and critics alike in awe. Kubrick had access to cutting-edge technology and techniques capable of creating convincing portrayals of outer space. The front projection technique, which Kubrick used extensively in his film, was a method that could have been used to simulate a lunar landscape. This technique involves projecting a pre-filmed background onto a reflective surface from which it bounces onto a translucent screen, enabling actors to perform in front of it while appearing to be in a completely different location. Now, consider the similarity between the lunar landscapes in 2001: A Space Odyssey and the images broadcasted during the Apollo 11 mission. Uncannily similar, isn't it? Another point to ponder: the lighting in the moon landing footage. Many critics have noted that the shadows and light sources in the footage do not correspond with a single light source, the sun. This inconsistency is something a film director like Kubrick, with his well-documented obsession with lighting, could have orchestrated. Moreover, it's worth mentioning that Kubrick lived in seclusion during the time of the moon landing. His reclusive lifestyle could have provided the perfect cover for such a clandestine project. Also, have you ever wondered why there are no stars visible in the moon landing photographs? In 2001: A Space Odyssey, Kubrick chose not to depict stars in the black sky of space, a creative decision which eerily mirrors the visuals from the Apollo 11 mission. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you consider Kubrick's reputation for perfectionism, the intricate details of the moon landing footage, and the technological capabilities of the time, the theory begins to hold water. In conclusion, while we may never know the absolute truth, the evidence suggesting Stanley Kubrick's involvement in the moon landing is compelling. From the similarities in landscape and lighting to the use of advanced filming techniques, it's clear that Kubrick had the means and the motive to pull off the greatest hoax of the 20th century. Whether it was a giant leap for mankind or a masterfully crafted piece of cinema, the moon landing continues to fascinate and intrigue us to this day. And in the end, isn't that what makes a truly great story?